Lewis.
Yep, I got him. Alright, is everybody in? Yes, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if anybody else tries to get in.
No, Trap's just left.
No Trap's here.
No, Trap's here.
No Blue Tater's in here.
Yep, all 13's in, so I'm just waiting to see if anybody is gonna join that shouldn't be in here.
13. We're good. I put the wrong setup in.
Are you kidding me?
Tough titty, said the kitty.
Shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Let me know if it lags. If it's good, I'm gonna go jump to the booth. If not, we'll try again.
If it's good, do we just set up a new one or we just run it?
No, if it's good, run it. That's why it's 50%. If you make what's the?
Fuck.
It's not gonna help you none if you set up another one.
I was just hoping I could get the other setup in.
Cause you set up another one in my lag.
That does sound like a me problem.
Eagles.
Yo.
Bad Martin said his lobby's not lagging, so.
Does he got a private one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Might need it.
If this doesn't work, then
he does have a private one.
Then we gonna need it.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, Eagles, this game hates me, man.
2 people lagged out.
Well, the one was me.
The other one was me.
Is it lagging?
I lost connection.
Ooh,
it looks like it's lagging.
A car rig that I got hit into.
What are we doing?
Is it lagging?
No.
No, but Rangers lost connection.
We lost Rangers. So we can't race it.
Oh my. Alright.
Rangers shit out of luck. No.
Well, no, I think there's 3 people out of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else lagged out.
Tater's out too, so yeah, we gotta frickin' restart it. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck it. No, Bad Martin's a public one.
Well, if it's running good, then it's running good. We'll use it.
But Martin's got a good one we know of.
Well, if it's
yeah, it's fine. Y'all.
Well,
Martin, just it's a public one.
Martin only has a 7%er going.
He can change it.
Not if it's public.
That's public, you can't change it.
Yep. So.
Well, I'm gonna continue going.
Alright, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh shit.
This is ridiculous.
You don't have to make one on account of me. That.
You know what, guys?
Yeah,
we will try another one.
Well, here, I don't think mine's lagging. You want to use this one?
It's a 7%er. It's public, yeah. Well, we just had one going. I made it public, and they didn't qualify, and they started, and then 2 guys lagged out, but it wasn't lagging. So we're gonna try again.
Just everybody get in there quick.
Yeah.
I think if it's public, it does tend to work a little better. We just can't qualify, but at least we can get the race in.
Right.
Let's do a 50% qualifying race.
Rangers.
Yes, sir.
Are you using that setup?
I was going to, but I put the wrong one in.
Oh.
I am going to use it now.
I just hit a 4 with it by myself. I wouldn't even break the 30.
Alright, everybody's in, so.
Honestly, the only reason I'm using it now is because I like how it feels.
Get your setup set up.
Well, I got down to a 4 with it, so I know you can probably hit 20.
Hit 28 with it.
There you go.
I like it.
I could only hit a 9, but that was only after 4 laps.
Yeah.
So it'll probably get better over the run, though.
I did a 9.
Well, I hit a 4 about halfway through an 8-lap run, and I hit a 4 at the end.
Viper got in. I don't know if he was supposed to, but he's in. Maybe.
You're supposed to? You're the one that's the...
Oh my, it won't let me
He's in the other party.
Dude, it won't let me join. Oh my gosh.
Won't let you join?
Stay in there.
It won't let you watch the live race?
It won't let me watch the frickin' race.
Well, it's probably because we haven't loaded in yet.
Well, if you're at the loading screen, I should be able to get in.
In a public lobby, you'll be able to back out and get in.
That's what I'm doing, yeah, and it won't let me view it. It's like, oh, there it is. Alright, it just took a while.
Okay, there we go.
Let me know
Alright,
if it
guys,
lags.
I'll leave out here.
I think you get
Oh,
Viper's
I
in the
see
other
it
party,
lagging.
isn't he?
Is he
If the
racing?
leader
Is he
jumps
racing
out,
here?
it's because it's probably the 10 car. I jumped out last second.
Is
Yeah.
Viper supposed to be racing over here?
He is eligible,
No.
yes.
Oh, I mean, he's eligible, yeah.
He is eligible if he wants to run.
I'll tell him.
Ooh, damn. Sorry, Granger. My fault. Go ahead.
Jesus, thanks.
Sorry,
Is
Granger.
it lagging?
You're good. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Gosh.
Jeez.
I don't even know what to do except keep trying.
Keep trying.
Lord of mercy.
Keep trying. What else we got to do tonight?
I know, right? Oh,
I'm gonna
making
send it
another
over
one.
this.
Be ready to accept the invite.
Have Bab make one.
Well, I had one that was working. This sucks.
I wanted to be nice with you, Hootie.
It's
Rigger.
Granger's fault.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
You backed out. Made the Eagles start another
I'm
lobby.
just gonna hit the wall.
Well, I mean,
Hopefully
two
he'll get us
people
one.
lagged out of that, so.
I lost the
one
heck.
of
That
them
was
was me.
what happened to me.
Alright.
It wouldn't have mattered about me.
Got another one up if you guys want to try this. This is just insane.
So bad to make one.
Oh, it's Viper. Viper got added.
Eagles is public.
Yeah, it's public. And everybody is invites. We'll try and make this work. Is that everybody? It's everybody.
Missing one. There it is.
Who is Rouge over
Yeah,
Viper's not in
he
here.
keeps jumping in our lot in our.
Viper's not here.
Well, he needs to join the chat if he's gonna race.
They should have put the room to how many people we had. I'm gonna
She
back
made
out.
a
Come.
request to join the lobby or join the chat. Somebody backed out. Oh, this is a closed party? Oh wait, no, that makes sense. He needs to be in the chat. What are the numbers in his name? Two 408 what? Oh, I see it. Alright. I know, I guess he needs a request to join or something. I don't know. I sent him a party invite. He should be able to get in, though.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he could get in before.
This sucks. We could be 10 laps in, 15 laps. We'd be more than that.
We'd be about 4.
Probably in stage 2.
No, we would have been done the race by now.
Nah.
I'm about to sleep.
Yo.
Tell Bad to make one. Keep trying to make one.
Tried to add.
This is a private one because Eagles paused it. Or is it hosted?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I tried to
hosted.
add Viper, but he says it's requesting to join or something.
I sent him
don't
a
know.
party invite. There is no request to join. Everybody's been joining. Yeah, I sent him an invite to join. He doesn't even need to do that. He should be able to get in. I also sent him a party invite. I don't know, he's in the lobby. This is gonna lag anyway, so I'm running this.
Good one, Simba.
He left the other party chat, so.
I added him, so I mean, I don't know what his deal is.
Well,
I'll get you set up. Oh,
yeah,
Right.
well,
Just,
we're starting.
Yep, lobby's
invite him to the
going.
booth, then.
Lobby's going. Well, he's in the race.
Right.
Alright, let me know if this lags.
Yes, sir.
Have you started the broadcast yet?
Yep. It's been going.
Yeah, they're watching this. They're
I
going,
have
what
yet
the
to
hell?
say anything to the broadcast. They've just been
I was
listening.
gonna say, I've had mine up for 27 minutes.
It's
Damn.
raining.
I'm gonna run mine on the side.
Delay. We
I,
forgot to bring our
I started
rain
mine
tires.
when we started doing public lobbies, so it's live the second if we do get one going.
Alright, well, we'll let you know after the first turn.
Oh,
Yeah, bring the rain tires
glitch.
If you lose the 10, that's no big deal. It's because it's kicking me out.
Nah, you shouldn't be in this one, Eagles.
If I stay after the timer ends, it'll start me in the lobby, and then it'll kick me out.
No,
the
you're
second
good,
the
you're
race
out.
starts. Alright,
Alright,
let's see. Please don't lag.
Looks good from back there.
Perfect.
Well, let's get through a couple
Good.
corners.
Yeah, we're good.
You guys good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank God.
He's saying someone has him blocked here that's not allowing him to come in this chat. I don't understand that. How would
Does
it be
anybody
able
in
to
here
rate-
have Viper blocked?
No.
Not that I
No.
know of.
No.
He wouldn't be able to race, right? Even if it was
He'd be
blocked.
able to race. He couldn't
No,
join
he
party
would.
chat.
Yeah,
It is
we're
going to
good.
party.
You guys
Yeah,
are
we're
good?
not lagging.
Cool. Alright.
Good luck, fellas.
Well, Viper, I think he's in here, so he can race at least, but we'll figure out the chat thing for next week.
Alright.
Alright, thank God. I'm gonna go to the damn booth. Alright guys, appreciate you guys being patient. I'll do the intro now. Highside Broadcasting coming back to you guys live. Today at Sonoma, we are already racing here. Struggling to get a lobby today. Did qualifying, where we tried to do qualifying and just couldn't get a lobby going. We've been trying to get lobbies for the past half an hour plus, so finally got one going. They didn't qualify. It's just a public lobby. They were able to get in and got a good lobby here. So Crangers is out front. Technasi to second. Looks like Mac Attack is third. I think. Yeah. Shackett here in fourth. And then they're racing pretty good behind him. The 17 of Trap, new driver into the series, racing with Rob and the other new driver, the 34 of Flip for No. I think I said that right. So these guys all battling for that 5th position. 34 a little loose off that corner. See Wrigley Dust right there as well. Puts a lot of time in. Shackett is around here in the dirt. Oh, looks like the 99 of Hootie Hoos. I hope he didn't lag out. If he did, we can't restart at this point. Are they lagging? Seven's around. I don't think they're lagging. I think we're good. Oh, Hootie Hoo pitted. Oh, man. Hey, that's easy to do here. The track comes right up on that pit road. And you can actually pit yourself just trying to enter the corner. Right here, you guys can see riding along with Trap. Right there. Entry into pit road. You see the 17 almost did it right there. Very close to that pit box. You cross that line, it'll pit you. He probably got hit into the pits. Let's go see what this battle is up front. Crangers and Tech now. See, it looks like Crangers has a small gap over Tech. These two are going to be fast on Sunday. They're faster than what I've been all week. Though that's not saying much. But Crangers and Tech Nasi out front here looking good, looking sweet. These two always competitive on Sundays. Cranger's oh so close to getting his first career win in the ERL Sunday Series last week. Technosy has had some awesome runs as well, both of which are, well, Cranger's is now in the playoffs. Technosy, I think, is still outside the playoffs, but is close. Or no, he might be in too. I'm not sure. But, regardless, you can see Mac Attack not too far out of the picture. But, yeah, Crangers and Technosy out front. I know it's hard to pass at a road course, but we will see if Technosy can find his way around Crangers. Mistakes is really the easiest way to... Crangers and Technosy, again, still out front here, but looking at the rest of this field, looks like Shackett is back on track right in front of Go Blue Tater. I think Shackett got loose off of this very corner and spun it out, probably got on the rumble strip, so you can see the marks in the sand of where he had turned it around. We've seen Rob also, looks like he's got damage, he nosed it into the fence. Trying to get that car ready for Sunday. Same with High Explosive. Hootie Who again got pitted, so a lot of action on that first lap or so. Just glad we're not lagging. You can see Trap just up ahead, then you see Flip for No and Wrigley Dust. What's going on, Martin?
What's happening?
Just glad we got a lobby, man.
Right?
I am just blessed. Just blessed. We got a pass here in this tight corner. 34 Flip for No kept it on the door there of the 8 car, and they're going to be side by side as they go across the line. Looks like 34 is actually going to clear Wrigley. You going to get in here and watch this thing, Martin?
I don't think I can, because I didn't get an invite.
It's public.
Is it?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, no, we couldn't get a private lobby to work. And we got a public lobby to work, and then a couple guys lagged out. And then we struggled to get a lobby, but we did eventually get this one that's working. So, they didn't qualify, but at least they're racing. Let's go back to the leaders. Looks like Crangers has put a small gap on Technosy. I should be watching him and taking notes. I'll be on for sure after this thing, practice in Sonoma, because I need the practice. Looks like he got in the dirt a little bit. Technosy gonna rail him in. So, looks like there's parts on the track where Crangers stretches it out, and then there's parts on the track Technosy reels him right back in. And they're always getting into this tight corner within a couple car lengths of each other. And now we got a Stuart Haas booth party tonight. What's going on, Dan?
Not much.
Thing is, public. Yeah, this thing's public. You can get in here.
I sent you an invite, Dana.
Oh, you did? Alright.
Stuart Haas party in the booth, and we got a Stuart Haas driver out front in Crangers.
I think he's running my setup.
You think he's running your setup?
Yeah, I shared one in the chat a while ago, and he was liking it.
I know Crangers has a pretty good car. I've been running a super loose car that I know is fast, but just haven't... I plan to throw that thing in the dumpster. I plan on running Crangers. I'm going to practice Crangers tonight. I know Crangers was running 28s and stuff with his... And his was pretty stable, so... but yeah, if you got another one... I know he said he ran... Actually, I don't... Maybe 128, 29? I don't know. But...
I think he said he broke the 128s with it.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be running a 129. But we'll get it down there. We'll practice.
Yeah,
I just gotta drive. I've been trying to drive a car that is just undrivable. So if I can put a car in like Cranger's, his setup was pretty good. I just haven't tried it more than
His was tighter
Sunday
for me,
night.
and he was saying about mine was a little bit freer going in and helped turn. Stopped a little different. Mine stops a little slower, but
Yeah, if you can have a free car getting into the corner, it's just coming out. If you can't control it, you lose speed. But if you're able to control it getting out, good rotation and stability coming out, obviously it's going to be what's fast, and then trying to figure out the gearing. But maybe I'll throw the gearing of the super loose car I've been running into Cranger's, because I do like the gearing on that a lot. But maybe that's part of the reason the car's so damn loose. But are you guys in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Cool. What are you guys seeing so far, other than a lot of open track?
I'm just watching Rangers and Technosy right now. So they're pretty close.
Yeah, I think they're pretty even.
Nazi's running him down.
Yeah, there's parts of the
Slowly but
track, man, Crangers stretches it, and then there's parts of the track Tech reels him back in.
Granger is in danger.
Crangers took that entry into that corner, not great, but comes out of there with the lead.
Yeah, he got a shot out of there. He's gone with the cannon.
He takes a really wide angle into this corner right there, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a tighter burp it, make it rotate. Some of these guys take it out clean past the line out there and really get a shot off where they're straight.
Yeah, if you can mash the gas getting out of that corner and not have to lift, you will get a good run, but it's just hard because you're having to turn the wheel as much as you have to get it to turn out of that corner. It's a sharp turn. Most people have to lift, and the second you lift, you lose all the momentum you're supposed to be gaining, taking that wide arc. But if you can keep the pedal floored out of that corner, you will get a really good run, and then carry that run all the way through the S's. These two have dominated so far. Looks like we got a battle here. Shackett, Tater, and Hootie Hoo. Hootie Hoo was pitted on the first lap, so I'm not sure if he's a lap down. I know Shackett also spun out, so these two being
bump and bang there.
These two being so close to each other, I mean, maybe none of them are a lap down. I don't think so. Shackett spun out on the first lap. Hootie Hoo was pitted on the first lap, and then Rob spun out, nosed it into the fence. He's got some damage. Everybody else has been clean.
This is a technical track.
Technical track, and we have two new guys in here tonight. We have Flip, and we have Trap. Both of which are running, I want to say 5th and 6th, or somewhere around there.
Is the one thing in the chat still in here? Viper?
Yeah, Viper. Yes, yeah. So we will get to the bottom of that after the race, because I do believe somebody has him blocked. I
think he has. I told him to take a screenshot. He said the Skyrim tells him he's blocked him.
Well, the weird thing about it is Viper sent me that screenshot, and on his screen it says Trap, it blocked. If Viper is seeing that, I think Viper might have him blocked. And if he unblocks him, he might, because I don't think it'll say blocked.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think it would say that.
Yeah, he might have to go into his friends list
Yeah. So, we'll get to the bottom of that. Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of that, but it's alright. We had so much trouble getting this thing started. It's one guy not being in the chat's not a big deal.
But Shaq is taking out the cones and they're behind him going to finish taking it off the track.
I'll get that for you.
These two, man, they're so even. They're so close. I do wonder if passing is hard. It takes a mistake pretty much to pass. Unless you're really faster than somebody, then you can get them, in a braking zone. I wonder if Tech can get in front of Crangers. Is he able to drive away, or do they remain close? You never know. If somebody's holding you up, if you can get in front of them, can you drive away? We'll probably have that opportunity to see that tonight. At some point or another.
Their road courses are so hard. Oh, Shaq just wiped out. He's in the sand on top of the hill.
Shaq can't hack it.
Got a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Shaq trying to prove into the Sunday group. road courses are not the place to judge that.
No.
Correct. Well, and some of these guys don't want to get on and practice, so this is a one you have to practice daily.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And it goes both ways. You have road course ringers that are good at road courses, and then you take them to an oval and they're not very good. And then obviously you have guys that are decent or good at ovals, and they go to a road course and they'd have no interest in practicing. So it goes both ways.
I picked up, what, 3 seconds, so...
Yeah, I mean, practice, you can pick up a ton. Looks like... Is that Tater? I think that's Go Blue Tater. They're slow on the track. Well, I've been calling the one car Tater all night. That's Skins. Tater is the 77. Oh, he's got a ton of damage, Tater does. Tater, a ton of damage. Meanwhile, Cranger's keeping a solid gap over Technosy.
I'm back here with Wrigley. He's got about 4 cars in front of him, so this is kind of the group that... Oh, they're all in the scene in the big turn.
Trap, then one of the new guys. Oh, loose off that corner. He spins it out. I was just about to give him props. He spins it out. He ran down Mac.
Another one.
Oh, Tater's around. He already had damage. He's gonna have a little more.
I think he broke before Wrigley was planning on it.
Oh, that sucks. Trap had run down Mac Attack for third. And then got loose off of that downhill turn, spun it out. He's got damage now.
He had the car jack sideways coming over the hill, because I don't even ever get loose coming out of that turn.
Yeah, if you downshift or if you run it really low, you can grab the apron coming off, and it'll spin you out.
Pippin did it earlier, and I bumpered him.
And,
he
well,
was rolling the wall, then I helped him spin around.
that's a bad spot to spin, because if you spin, it's likely to the inside, and, you know, just like what he did there, you nose it into the fence. A spin isn't bad until you nose it into the wall, or back it into the wall. I don't know, which is worse. I guess it depends on how your car's set up. If you're loose, you want to nose it into the wall. If you're tight, you probably want to back it into the wall. I told Crangers earlier this week, I'm like, I'm going to make one adjustment. I'm going to nose it into the fence. That's the only adjustment I'm gonna make. Crangers and Tech still close. They've been pretty much mistake-free so far. How are you guys doing so far, Sonoma? I'm gonna be on after this practicing, because I have not put enough practice into this track so far.
I've improved a bunch, so I'm happy.
What times are you guys running?
I had a 29.4.
29.4. Still 30s. Yeah, I was running a super loose car. All I was getting was 30s, occasional 29s. But if I can put something in that's more stable.
32s.
It sounds like you're all over the place.
Yeah.
Mine's like in the 30s when I really get in the groove, I guess.
I think I'm just gonna drive like Shovelhead this weekend and just hold the floor and just use other people to turn. That's what I'll do.
Hey, we don't do that over here at Stuart Haas, even though they claim we do.
Yeah. I was just giving him a shout out. That's all.
Giving him a shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got enough of a shout out. 100 and something views on that video posted on this channel. enough of a shout out. If anybody's how many people we got tuning in too? If anybody hasn't checked that video out, go check it out. Pretty fun.
It's a good video.
What's the name of that video?
Double standard ?
Oh, there you go.
And that it is. Yeah, you're gonna
see these two guys up front Sunday. They're looking pretty fast.
Yeah, I expect that. Tech was good at Road America, and Crangers hadn't come into the series yet, but he's been really good all year, and I think that's the end of the stage. It is. He ran low there across the line.
Let's rack him up.
Crangers is going to continue this insanely impressive streak of stage wins. I think he's only lost 2 or 3 stages since he's joined. He's won 12,
I think he's going to be
13.
good here because he's been proclaiming how much he loves road courses. So I think this is his niche.
He's been good, he's been competitive, but all season in this development league, he's won a couple races, but the stages, he's won 13 or 14 stages and he's only lost like 3.
Wow.
I mean, it's been against Tech, it's been against Shaq. Now, when it comes down to the race wins, they all seem to split it. But the stages, man, Crangers has been dominant. I can't wait to re-rack and stack these guys. If you guys want to check out, Crangers is streaming on Twitch, Wrigley Dust is streaming on YouTube. If you guys want to keep up with any streams for the races, see what lap they're on. I'm gonna see anybody a lap down. Looks like Tater will get the free pass. Ah, shit. He just scrolled. Oh, there he is. Alright. Tater will get the free pass. Viper and Hootie will be a lap down still. Everybody else on the lead lap. Trap so far has been impressive. Top 5. I think he finished 6th in that stage, but he had damage. Wrecked. He was going for 3rd when he wrecked, so 17 cars look pretty good. Flip in the 34 also right there in 4th position. He's also another new guy. Appreciate more new guys joining in. Also appreciate the turnout tonight. Pretty good turnout.
17 threader in there. Wow.
Oh, Shaq it off the into the sand pit. Oh no, is it sand pit or is it dead grass?
I don't know. It's a lot of whatever.
Because in the springtime, this track actually looks like it's not been dry for 100 years. Top 2 are driving away. Technosy to the point.
Yep.
Wrigley, look at Wrigley up here racing for that 4th position with Flip. You got Trap right there and Skins. This is the first real restart of the day. I think the first couple laps, they were just feeling it out if it was lagging, not lagging. Oh, Wrigley's around off of that corner. Not around, but...
Trap's bumper here. I'm going to watch him a little bit. He seems to be a little bit aggressive.
He is. He's been quick so far, but yeah, probably a little bit of aggression. Him and that 34, both, again, new drivers for tonight. Always got to watch them, and looks like 34 missed the corner.
He just bounced off the 34.
Oh. Use him up a little bit, but for road course racing.
Yeah.
Ooh, 34 tight off of that corner. Whoever that was behind him, Skins loose off of that corner. Meanwhile, back at the front. So this is the question I asked. They switched places. Tech is now out front. Does he drive away? If not, you know they've got even cars. If so, you've got a car to beat. That's the 19.
Well, it looks like Rangers is like overdriving just a little bit now.
Tech is pulling away. A little bit.
Rangers is pushing it.
I think Crangers thought he was going to come in here and dominate this thing.
Well, like he still might, you know. Just...
Oh yeah, these two are both really quick every week, but Mac and the 34 are not too far out of the picture yet of these two.
I feel like Rangers is a little faster on the second part of the track, you know.
Yeah, that they do seem to vary in. One's better in one end, the other's better in the other end. And that, I think, all comes down to gearing. Appreciate it. All the viewers out there, I just looked, we are at 550 subscribers.
You just got him there, so...
Wow.
Oh! I thought maybe there's not a bubble here. Because there was no contact
like
there.
The 19's better on the first part, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. He sent it in real hard there and it stuck. Crangers did. But again, thank you to everybody out there on the channel. 550 subscribers. We hit that recently, and that's where we're at currently. So awesome job. Appreciate everybody. Whether you guys are here because of the setups, I still get comments about setups that I posted 3 years ago. Or if you're here for if you watched the broadcasts or whatever it is, appreciate you guys supporting the channel. We do all different kinds of things on the channel. If you guys check out the my computer thing that I got going on, posting races and stuff, you know, little fun commentary if you guys watch that stuff. But yeah, a lot of things going on in this channel. Appreciate you guys. Crangers, man, I thought Tech was driving away.
Here we go. Can you get there? No, not quite.
This is always a tough scenario. Like, you stick your nose under there, but you know they're using that real estate to get off the corner.
Yeah.
You can't really expect them to give you that room.
Lost a lot of room.
That's always a tough spot, because you want to stick your nose in there, you want to say, hey, I'm there, but at the same time, when they take that wide entry, you know they're using that real estate coming off the corner. So to just stick your nose in there, can't really expect them to lift, because you know they're going to be using that coming off the corner. Because if they don't, they're not going to have no momentum coming off. But yeah, he lost a lot of time there.
I think he'll catch him.
He did seem to be better in the first part of the track.
Pass, I don't know, but I think he'll run back.
Meanwhile, scroll through the rest of this field. Looks like everybody's, for the most part, pretty spread apart. Here we got a couple cars under a blanket. Looks like Skins, looks like Trap, Viper, and Wrigley Dust off in the dust. A little further back is Shackett. Shackett having a rough one tonight so far, at least for his standards. Oh, Trap off in the grass there.
That turn's a bad turn for him. He's been off there a couple times.
I believe Shackett ran to the back of him, and he's around in that corner again. That's going to be a lot of damage.
He's being a little aggressive.
What car is he driving?
17.
What team is that?
He's not a team at all. He's just a new guy.
That would be Penske on the Sunday group, but
Yeah,
he's a free agent.
Dan's digging it up.
You know, one thing I haven't seen so far is penalties. I haven't seen anybody parked on the track for a penalty yet. That's a plus side. Crangers is running tech back down. This is going to be a good battle between these two to the end. I always think the second car is better because he uses the first car as a gauge. The second you get out front and you no longer have that gauge in front of you, you start overdriving the car.
I think you were having that problem the other week, weren't you?
Yeah, the short tracks is the worst. The short tracks is the worst.
Like, I gotta learn to do it myself.
Yeah, and once you learn to do it yourself, then you're pretty good, because then you get back in traffic, you know to back it up. And once you get out front, if you learn to gauge your car, you'll be fine. It's just if you haven't been out front and all of a sudden you're out front, you don't have nothing to gauge your car off of. Yeah, it's tough for a little while, but once you figure it out, you're good. Then at that point, you're good. But it's always an advantage being the second car, because you know how hard to charge into the corner and what momentum you're going to get coming out versus the guy in front of you, because you can see the guy in front of you.
Well, he runs up on him about every other corner.
Tell you what, both these guys are way faster than I am here. Where do we go next week? Is it Dover or Texas or...
New Hampshire, I think.
New Hampshire's in a couple weeks.
No.
I think it's Dover, or is that in place in Nashville? It might be Texas. It might be Texas. Screw it, I'm gonna look.
I don't know, the guy made this schedule damn full, that's for sure.
It's Dover.
It probably is Dover. I just know in real life they're running Iowa and Nashville, and we're replacing them with Dover and Texas. I just don't know which one comes first. Yeah, you're right. It's Dover, New Hampshire, Texas, then Auto Club Pocono. Cool. Couple good tracks coming up once you get past this mess of a race.
This track's that bad.
It's not. I just don't like running road courses. Not that I don't mind running them. Yeah, he definitely was. And I don't see an advantage of going down that low.
I don't know. I ride the rumble strip.
I like the dime in that corner. Get momentum in and momentum out. Just hurts you in the center.
Is he biding his time? No.
Nah, I think they're both driving pretty hard. Mac Attack's been consistent here, just not making any mistakes, doing his thing. I want to say he's running third. I don't see anybody within even close to him, but...
Oh!
I think that looked worse on our screens than it was theirs then.
Yeah.
19 never left the track, so... I thought he was going for a big ride.
I want to see some entertainment. Hopefully they take each other out.
He's trying, but he's clean about it. Crangers is a clean driver, you know. You can see.
This car floats over the damn rumble strips through the messes.
Yeah, I think he's on a flight stick.
Huh, see this?
I know he's on a flight stick. Because I sent it to him.
I modded it.
I don't know, they're both running that bottom line. And they know what they're doing better than I do. Tell you what, Crangers dominated the first stage. Tech was right there. This time, Tech dominated the second stage. Crangers is right there. I think these two are just so even. We saw Tech did not let Crangers get away, and now we're seeing Crangers not let Tech get away. A little loose off of that corner, though. Hanging on to it. Pushing hard. I would have spun out so many times by now.
Yeah, right. Very consistent they are.
These guys are professionals. Everybody's so spread apart. Ooh, hooty-hoo off track. He's in his zip code all of his own. He'll be fine. Oh, here we got a couple cars pretty close. He got Flip, ahead of Viper, ahead of Wrigley, ahead of Skins. But they all have a couple tenths between each other. Crangers is running back down again. Into the heavy braking zone, sends it into the back of the 19. He definitely got into him that time. He screwed up his momentum off the corner too. He definitely hit him that time. And to the line, they're going to be side by side. He's looking to the outside, but he knows that's going to be the inside in this corner. He sends it in to stay. Oh, he sent it a little hard. But he did not get the preferred line into that corner, I guess. The outside worked for Tech, and they're coming up on lap traffic.
The outside's the best one there because you get to nip the rumble strips there, and that's usually where I downshift nip them rumble strips.
It's good, I guess. If you're side by side, it's good. It's a good defense move to give that guy the bottom. Put him in a position where he can't just throttle up off the corner. Well, you can. Naturally you're going to run the bottom through that corner, but if you're side by side, I guess running the outside would be better. I thought the inside would be the preferred line, but you can see Crangers has the ability to send it in harder. He's having to check up, though, to not run over the 19. He is so close here. This is impressive, though, for Tech to not be making any mistakes and giving this to Crangers. I mean, he's making Crangers work for it. We saw Tech could not get around Crangers. Crangers is putting in more of a fight to get around Tech. He's looking. They scare me. I think they're going to pit themselves every time. He is so close to that penalty zone.
Guys, yeah, use that tire. You get close.
And looks like Tech is stage 2 winner.
Oh boy, we're going to have to see who's going to work it out now.
Alright, I bet you the third place car wins the race. These two take each other out. Alright, let's go ahead and check the free pass now and all that stuff. Mac 3rd, Skins 4th, Flip ended up 5th. I'm impressed so far. The 34 and the 17 have been competitive. flip a top 5 here in the second stage. So this time, Tater will be getting the free pass again, taking it from Viper and Hootie Hoo. he took it both times. Shackett ended up 6th that time. Rob 7th, Wrigley 8th, Trap 9th, Explosive 10th. Alright, this is the long stage, I do believe. .28 lap stage this time. Tech to the point.
Right,
Crangers sent him. He sent him.
Couldn't send him too hard. He didn't even leave the track.
Yeah,
though, so.
it looked like he sent him harder, and he did. Oh, they are bumping and banging back here, but they've been keeping it clean, though. I haven't seen anybody take each other out yet. Every wreck so far has been self-implemented, I feel like. Skins and Rob side by side, Shackett right behind him, and then you got Flip and Trap side by side behind him. And this corner is trouble for everybody. It looks like Rob is off course. Explosive looking underneath Wrigley. He's gonna check up. These top two are gone right away. Mac is keeping pace with him this time. Oh, and something happened. Crangers ends up with the lead. I guess they're just trading stages. Tech sent it in pretty hard that time. Crangers definitely going to get the momentum off. I should message in there, pass-through penalty for the 14.
Don't do that.
And then when he serves it, pass-through penalty for the 19. And then if he serves that, pass-through penalty for the 21. Just make everybody not want to lead the race. These two are definitely going to be competitive come Sunday. Think anybody, if you guys had to choose, you guys think anybody has something for McLovin or Shovel? Assuming those will be the cars to beat this week. I haven't seen any of them run yet, but I know they were fast to Road America.
Right. True that. Up there in the top 5.
Do you think that guy's going to win a race this season? He's been close.
That about me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, maybe you're just better than True.
I don't know about all that. We all have our special qualities.
Oh, looks like Granger's got around him, huh?
Yeah, I think he did that in the hairpin of the first lap, I believe is where that happened.
Last stage?
Final stage, yeah. Granger's got the first one, Tech got the second one. I was wondering where you went, Dan. Were you off eating a steak? Yeah. Was it what was it, a New York strip? Was it a sirloin? Yep. You get yourself New York strip?
Yep.
Mignon.
2 a day. Keep the doctor away, hopefully.
Tell you what, Tech isn't letting him get away. I mean...
No, he's not.
Shackett, meanwhile, is not too far off a Mac Attack for 3rd.
Oh, I'll go back and see that.
Mac Attack in 3rd, Shack 4th, Trap 5th, Skins is 6th.
Shaq is coming.
Like, Mac Attack's been consistent, man. He's just been riding in third this whole time, biding his time, not making any mistakes. He's been driving away from fourth most of this time, and the leaders have been gone, so he's just kind of been doing his thing and getting a good finish out of it. Hasn't been making any mistakes.
Jacket and Trav got little issues on different turns that just mess them up, and just if they can put the whole lap together, they'll run down Mac.
Ran him down right there a little bit. Overshot the turn. 17 to the inside. I think that's a 17.
Yes, it is.
Looking for max speed backwards.
I'm on 17 looking forwards.
These boys are getting it. Oh, shot it.
These three are under a blanket now. This is for a podium here between these three. Shaq had a mistake.
Oh, 17 going at him.
Trap gonna take the spot.
Oh, Mac. Oh. Two-wheeling it there.
I think Trap has the third best car. He just seems to make a lot of mistakes. Both stages spun it out, costed himself that third place finish, but he's coming here. That'll probably be me Sunday. I feel like I have a car, you know, put one fast lap down and then spin out the rest of them.
Yeah. Are you running that Hollywood setup?
I tried it, man. That thing is garbage. Hollywood, if you're listening, you are so on a flight stick. I mean, you need to teach me how to run that thing, man. That thing is loose. You know, I think I'd do a better job if I just put the springs to 600 on the rear.
Right.
Thing was loose. But he was pretty fast with it, but yeah, let's go check these leaders here again. Crangers, Tech. Nothing new. Come on, something needs to happen. One of you guys needs to nose it into the tire barrier, Chase Elliott style. You guys gotta do something.
17 is running down Mac right now. Oh, just overdrove the turn.
He spent that entire straightaway mowing the lawn. Lost all the momentum though coming out of the corner.
Yeah. Mac is just running his line, being very consistent.
That's it, man. I mean, he's been running third this whole time, just being consistent.
Yep.
That's hard to do. That takes a lot of self-police, and even if you want to back it down, you can still make mistakes.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how easy you drive, you can still get loose out of a corner.
Oh, he tried to catch him there.
He did. He gained there.
He did. Caught him, but yeah.
Yeah, now's the ticket. Can he get by Mac without ruining his day? The 17's been aggressive. Mac Attack's been pretty consistent, but he ain't gonna pull over and let him go.
That's not the track.
Oh, yeah. No. We better watch that. I haven't seen him do that too many times, so.
Yeah,
no, and I don't think that necessarily helped him any.
It almost looks like he's trying to get to his bumper, it looks like.
that turn there, I used to be able to dip 2 tires in the grass there, or sand, whatever you want to call it, and it would help it rotate. It seems like it wants to bounce and slow it down, really.
Yeah, depending on where you cut.
You feel the pressure right now.
Depending on where you cut, you know, the way these rumble strips are all banked and put on angles, if you actually jump them and cut the grass, like right up here, this one here, if you cut the grass here, that car's gonna bounce and slam. You're gonna lose so much time cutting that corner there. And then there's some of them you can cut and you gain a lot of time. So it's just all dependent upon the corner, you know.
What's our rule about cutting?
Huh?
What's our rule at ERL about cutting?
What is it, 2 tires on the track?
2 tires on the track.
But yeah, there's definitely some corners that if you cut, it will not help you. Mac Attack wide.
Oh, come on, Mac. Stay in it.
Like here, you can cut this whole section right there. You can go straight through that. That's insane.
Pressure's on.
Oh, he's
right
loose.
Here. Oh, that was it.
Trapped to third. Looking at a podium in his debut at a road course. Mac Attack is screwing up big time now. He's been so good all day. Struggling now. He's got to get his rhythm back. Here comes Shackett. Shackett to his outside, clearing him into the corner. Not going to get him coming off, though. Mac is clear again. Yeah, I think he lost his rhythm there. Somebody got to his rear bumper. And yeah, he's got to get back in the groove. It's going to be hard, though. He's got another car on his rear bumper now. Somebody else to worry about.
Rangers is gone, or someone's in front of him.
Oh yeah, Tech got back around Crangers. So Crangers dominated the first stage, Tech dominated the second stage, and the third stage they've swapped the lead a couple times. They are really taking turns. You lead, no, you lead. Tech is back out front.
Oh man.
He started with the lead, Crangers got around him on the first lap, Tech got back around him. But one thing neither of them has been successful at is pulling away from the other. Hasn't happened.
Will we see long run Larry tonight?
Well, I mean, road courses don't really... Handling does change a little, but the car doesn't really fall off. If anything, it gets faster.
Yeah, it usually gets faster. Sticks better.
Yeah, and then plus, you're by the 10th lap, you're in a rhythm. That always helps. But yeah, one thing we will see... Huh?
How many laps you got left?
Let me look. I know this was a 28-lap stage, and I know we have pits yet. So, there's 21 to go. 21 to go.
So, like, what do you do? Do you, like, shortcut? Do you have to take tires?
I mean, I imagine you're probably gonna have to take 4 tires. And I'm not sure with no fall off.
We've been working on if it's... The front tires were even on an 8-lap run, so I'm kind of curious what a long one will be for.
With no fall off, I'm staying out as long as I can. And who knows how the gas falls in line also. You might have to run it out.
That's true.
But I guess we'll find out here.
Yeah.
Cranger's not letting him get away. These two, man. Taking turns. Meanwhile, Shackett is right ahead of Wrigley, and I want to say that's like the 7 of Rob. Oh, Explosive got some damage. He's had some issues here in this stage at some point. Who's been struggling so far. 34 of Flip for now. He's had a pretty solid race so far, but he's got a lot of damage, so something happened to him in this stage.
Oh, Shack attack. Oh, almost lost it. Close.
Did you guys know that if you see this, if you're watching the 17, he's going around this final corner, you guys see that whole gap there? If you were to cut that and come out of that, you know, where the S's are and come into that sharp corner, if you were to just cut all of it and go right to the start-finish line, it'll give you a penalty. But if you start going again, it'll kick you out.
Oh.
Oh, Tater might be. He's either in pit road or he's done.
Keep my cars on the track there, Eagles.
Yeah, well, I've been struggling this week, and I'm gonna put in a lot of practice after this race. Oh, here comes a move!
He had a heck of a run out of that turn.
I think the 19 screwed up.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did. I think he got loose. Cruises to the lead.
That's the problem with these two guys being so close. One little hiccup.
Yep.
For either one of them, that's just capitalized real quick.
And if they're going to be near each other all day Sunday, they're going to be sick of each other by the end of the week. That's how you get, because road courses where you're just trying to run the track, if you're around somebody the whole race, by the end of the race, you're just like, go away. Either you drive away or let me drive away. And if you're even with somebody and you guys don't make a lot of mistakes, or if you do, you make them together.
That's the problem with road courses. I mean, these guys could be running low 129s. If you're in 10th place back here among 5 cars, you're running 130s, 132s. So you're just letting the leaders pull away even more when you're in a big pack. You just gotta get your rhythm down when you're in a pack. It's fun racing, though.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I think it helps you, unless they wreck or something and take you out. Like, I think backing up the corner and it helps you not overdrive the track if you have somebody to gauge the corner off of in front of you. But yeah, no, so if you were to cut that section there, I was just doing it in practice, just to whatever. And it gives you a penalty for cutting it, obviously, so you come to a stop. Then you start going again, and I think the game gets confused because you cut the whole track. It thinks you're going backwards for some reason, even if you're going the right way. And then it kicks you out. So if you are to cut that in the race, accidentally, I don't know what you gotta do to fix the... it's gonna think you're going backwards and it's gonna be done. But you have to cut it a lot.
Looks like guys are making pit stops.
Should be about that time.
You definitely got to practice that 'cause that line comes up in a hurry.
It does, yeah.
Technology running there with his commitment down there as he's going about that road.
Yeah, he's all over Crangers though. Like, these two just are not spreading apart.
Mm-hmm.
Where will this race be decided? Do you think it'll be decided on pit road?
What do you think the time will be when they come back to the lobby?
Like total race time?
No, lap time. When's the fast lap time?
I'm gonna go with a 128.3.
128.3?
I'm gonna go with either or. They're so even, and don't really know, but and they both have had an opportunity to lead.
It could be high. It'd probably be like a high 128, I would think. Maybe not.
This is a long race. It's a lot of laps.
I'm gonna say a 3-2, but you got to give a little bit better number. You can't just guess a 3. That's a whole hundredth.
Oh, you're telling me to guess to the 1,000th?
3. I'm gonna say a 3-3.
Good lord.
29-3-3.
Oh, 129.3. Oh, I'm saying 128.3.
128.3?
I'm going with a 128.3. Hell, if you want me to guess the 100th, that's a guess. But
You're going on a 128.3?
yep. These guys are on a 128, and I hear Tech ran a 28.2.
Wow.
And I know 27s are possible.
No way.
Yes, I've seen a clip
Somebody's
of...
cutting some shit or something.
Nope, I've seen a clip of running it straight up.
That's crazy.
Yes, it most definitely is.
Okay, I must have been hooked up.
But, yeah, no, Crangers and Technosy are so freaking even. I mean, this is insane. No matter who gets out front, they don't get away.
Well, you're probably watching Hollywood's one-lapper car. That don't count.
But on road courses, does it fall off? Like,
I don't know, he was around multiple times in practice.
I mean, his car is insanely loose. So,
Right.
but if you can run it one lap, you get the right driver to run it over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's a shit. He'd come over that tower on that hill and he would loop it in the left-hander.
You know, Hollywood, you must suck as a driver if you're spinning out with the damn flight stick. I hope you're listening, buddy.
What else do you have to do?
Tell you what, Technosy was fast through that corner. He closed right up. Big arc into this corner. He might be a... See, you take a big arc into that corner, but there's just no momentum. I mean, Crane just beat him out. I don't really get that.
Well, it all depends on your grip, too. That Rangers has the grip off on that hairpin.
You know, he might... Technosy might as well send it in and get the momentum in and hurt himself coming off, because he backs up getting into the corner and still isn't good off.
Too. If Rangers is running our setups and he's going down the first and really pulling out of it.
Rangers had a moment there.
Some gears are only going down the second and going through there.
Yeah, he's gonna get a good run out of it. There you go, he's gone.
One is down pit road. Looks like Mac Attack is actually past Trap back for third for the podium. Now, whether Trap made a mistake or if he ran him down and got by him, Trap has a little bit of front end damage. Just a little bit, so maybe he just brushed the wall or something.
Having the downhill lefter after the tower there. The spotter tower. He was really
that's the corner he's in now. Yeah, he did have some trouble a couple times through there. Yeah, Tater looks like he's DNF.
Oh! He spins!
Oh, wow. Now does he quick go down pit road? That's what he's gonna do.
Yep.
Minimize the damage.
That's a wow. He spun
Wow.
a straight stretch.
He must be living.
He didn't lose that much time. He was fortunate pit road was right there. And he doesn't have no damage.
It's fortunate he stopped spinning in the right direction, too. That was weird.
Did it look like a lot?
Straight stretch, wasn't it?
Did it look a lot like my 360 at Charlotte? Spin around, mash the gas, keep going?
So fast, I was talking, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't see him go around. I don't know how it started.
It's gotta have
speed
damage.
is so slow.
Gotta have damage.
Did he hit anything? He's got no front end damage.
I don't think he
He
hit
got
anything.
hit by the 19 while he was spinning.
Oh, you know what? Let me go back and watch the
So
stream and
he's
see.
gotta have damage, and like the 19's gotta have a little front end damage. So I guess, do you fix your damage?
I don't know.
I don't either. Damage at a road course, like sometimes it's a lot of damage. Maybe as far as time.
He comes back out behind 45 and check it. Either check it, just let him by being an old teammate, or if you go, nope,
Nah, I
you gotta
don't
kick
think
me
so.
up, Stuart Haas. I'm gonna hold you up.
Crangers, you need to use YouTube. Twitch sucks.
Can't go back and watch it or what?
Yep, that's exactly it. Can't go back and watch it. No, I probably can once it's done, but... Yeah, I was gonna go back and watch it, but I can't. He got around those guys pretty quickly, though.
Well, who was the other one streaming? Was that Who Dat or...
Wrigley. Who Dat ain't in this one?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, Wrigley. Yeah, I don't think he was anywhere near them, so. Tech Nazi coming up on Rob. Be curious to see how they stack up now once Tech pits.
Is Tech in the pit yet?
He's not. He's actually on the other end of the track, so it'll be a while till he comes around to pit road. If he pits this time.
Rangers pit early to try to get away from the 19. Well, I know he spun out. You're right there at pit road. You might as well, try to get away from where you run your own line for a little bit.
Yeah, Tech is not pitting this time. Staying out again. I'm not sure the tire differential, what that'll look like. He's gonna have newer tires, but won't come in for a little bit while his tires will already be coming in at that point, but, Tech also has a gap to work with, so I don't know. Never know how these road courses are going to play out, but caution free so far. Been a good race. Then next week we'll start going back to some tracks we've already been to, so that'll be interesting. That'll change the game plan a little bit for people. You already have a setup in, got something to work with. You know what the race is going to look like if the laps are the same, which I think for Dover is the case, I believe. I want to say it's 200 laps, but I also know the track changes a little bit, because I think the event we're going to be running is the bright one, I think. It's real bright out for that one.
I don't know, we try to go to every event, so...
Yeah, Martinsville is the only one, I think, with 3 events. So...
Yeah, we're going there nighttime, too. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Yep, it'll be a final race before the cut to the championship.
Oh, dip. That's where Eagles will be out looking at us then. How did you two get in? And I'm outside, but I come in with this thing with the lead.
I'll be looking for redemption in Martinsville. That race has hurt me the most this season. Gateway sucked, but
stays green
Martinsville, really
I got
sucked.
a good car. If it's a short run, it's you all day.
Yeah, I hope it stays great. Maybe I can do what I was looking like I was gonna do at that last one. But and who knows? Nighttime could be entirely different. But with the handling, but
I was about ready to spin out and I turn again.
he's getting up on 2 tires on this downhill.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
That's also what we're looking at though. Like they might not be on 2 tires, but
Right,
we're
I don't
viewing that.
understand
The cameras on this game are kinda special. Telling you what, I want Technosy to frickin' pit already.
Yeah, right? That's like what I'm waiting for, so I can see when it comes out.
What lap are they? How many have to go? Maybe.
Well, will it be this time? He's coming up on pit road. And no.
Gas? Who needs gas?
I know, right?
Maybe he's got one of them battery cars.
Right?
He's coming to 11 to go here. So he's got 11 to go now.
Looks like he's on rails out here right now. See it?
Does Crane just kind of have a time up to the leader? Did he lap him? Probably not, right?
He's about half a lap. So what? Tech is on this downhill part. Crangers is in the final turn.
Trying to see if he was gaining anything or not.
That's gonna be hard to tell.
But I didn't know if you had Crangers with his time up on the thing to the leader.
Oh yeah. He doesn't. He's switching it a lot though. Will Tech pit this time? 11 coming at 10 to go, and he does. Into pit road is Tech. Make sure you don't speed. Pit road speed
Right,
is
keep
pretty
on
slow
Tech.
here.
14's coming up there with the spotter tower and then along downhill. Oh, he's in the
Oh, Cranger's off the track.
Sandman. Oh,
This is falling into Tech's hands more and more.
have to change his name to Leadfoot Larry.
I mean, he lost time there, but I don't think he lost 3 seconds worth of time.
Here and there. Let's see.
Box.
Cranger's going through the final part of the S's here. Off the track again there. Coming into the final corner. Where's Tech at? Technosy in his box. Coming out of the final corner. Coming out. He's gonna have a gap. But it ain't gonna be huge. Yeah, actually it might be pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty.
Wow, yeah.
Oh,
Hootie Hoo spins out in front of Tech. Tech hits him. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. That probably barely even wrinkled the hood. Tech is fine.
Where is Tech at?
Tech has... Or Shaq gets off the sand now. Off into the sand pit. Tech is going into the downward turn here. And Crangers is... now going down. So he's probably 2 or 3 seconds back. And Crangers is off again.
34 parked it.
Crangers can barely see Tech. There's 10 to go.
Let's race it. How many to go?
Coming
Oh,
around
Cranger's
there.
grassing it. He don't care. Look at him.
He's 6 seconds back. Hey, guess what Cranger's best lap of the race is? 128.3. I wonder if Tech will beat that.
That's crazy.
6 seconds back. He's gonna need to be gaining a lot if he's gonna run Tech down. With 9 to go. He's maintaining. He's maintaining too, like he isn't losing or gaining anything. Halfway through this lap, he's lost 1/10, so they're pretty much even. There he gained 4/10, 5.7. .6 is the gap, so he did gain a little bit there.
Sometimes you can just push it too hard and it doesn't help you. You'll find that sweet spot.
Oh yeah, once you start overdriving to the point to where you're losing time.
Especially you went off into that grass right there where you were going, I don't think that helps.
Yeah, I don't think so. Crangers is cutting that thing, man. 5.2 the gap. He is gaining. This is going to be a heck of a lap by Crangers, I believe. 128.7. He put down a lap right there. I mean, he's down to low 5s now. He gained about a second on Tech that time, which is what he needs. Now, granted, Dan's probably right. Tech is probably laying off a little bit, but clearly he can't lay off too much. They're even all the way around the track, and then they just get to a part of the track to where Crangers starts eating into the gap a little bit.
Crangers runs that back half of the track pretty good, and they're kind of even in the hairpin.
First half of the track seems to stay even. And then, yeah, I think you're right. That's probably where he gains it.
Messes and stuff. Crangers can jump over them rumble strips and rotate his car. It's awesome to watch. Oh, when he hits him.
Yeah, that's where he's gaining. He's down to 4.9. Now there is Shaq in between these two, but that's it.
Shaq is a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. If he can keep this lap up and close to see what it is. That I'm not sure. Oh, Shaq gets off track. And did not help Crangers at all.
That was more of a line of sight thing.
Yeah, he gained a ton. He's on a heck of a lap. He's down to 4 seconds on Tech. Crangers is on a heck of a lap. I hope he continues on this lap. I want to see what it is. I mean, he is on pace to get close. Oh man, this is definitely going to be a 128 something. 128.4. That was a lap. He has laps like that and doesn't. He's running quick enough to where if he over pushes his car, he's going to go off track. He's going to be done. But if he continues at this pace with 6 to go, we could have a race here at the end. catching him and passing him are two different things, but I think catching him is actually the hardest part. From the gap back he had, 6 seconds, 6 to go, 4 seconds back now. Catching him is not a guarantee. Yeah, it's a lot yet. But if I'm Tech, I'm not. You know, it's up to Crangers at this point. Tech's probably just cruising. I think as long as Tech doesn't screw up, he'll probably be okay.
About me, I always still ran hard because you gotta stay in that rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Slow
You
down.
yeah.
Cars have to drive like all over.
Right. I mean, other than not shifting, like, I think our car right here, you could go through there, you know, in second gear at a certain point where you don't shift down. But me, I'd rather stay in rhythm. I see 2 lap cars are coming up on.
Coming to 5 to go. 128.325.
Crazy.
And the funny part about it is he did not gain on Tech very much that lap. That was his best lap of the race. Oh, Rob. He barely got out of the way. I don't think that screwed up Crangers any. Yeah, that is insane. 128.325, and he did not gain anything on Tech Nazi that time. I think Tech picked up the pace again.
These damn guys.
Right?
Whooping my ass by over a second. Jeez. I'm feeling good about myself.
Well, it's a long.
And we got our longest member band. Yeah, it's true. We were only doing 8 lappers.
But like, once you put in more laps in the zone, I'm sure that like people will be in the gates. And plus, we're gonna have a lot more cars, so it's. But the cream should rise to the top anyways.
I'm hoping for Crangers to get there so we have a heck of a race at the end. This is a heck of a chase down though. Still maintaining, he's at 3.9 the gap. 129.2 that time.
Run out of time. Run out of time.
Yeah, at this point, 4 to go, he needs a second a lap. But you see that time, he ran a 128.3 and didn't gain anything. The next lap, he ran a 129.2, didn't gain anything. He did gain this lap. He's already got down to 3.5 this lap. He had a good start to the lap. You can tell he's pushing it though. Oh, 3.3 already. Skins needs to get out of the way. He's not. This is going to hurt Cranger's entry into that corner.
I do it that way too sometimes.
Tech is now visible from the front hood of Crangers. You can see Tech ahead.
Oh, that was close.
He can see Tech. He is gaining a ton this lap. Man, this is a heck of a chase down. 3 seconds the gap. This is going to be a lap right here. 128.189. And he is not cutting. I mean, we're watching him.
Yeah.
This is a lap.
Smooth. He's just smooth. In the zone.
He's missing these corners, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were not good corners. He'll probably be a 129 this time, which is going to hurt him.
Oh well, still a good run.
Oh, this is not over, though. I mean, he's gaining that much time. He's 3.2 the gap right now. So, You know, Tech is doing a good job not making any mistakes. He's just cruising, just running quick enough, not letting Crangers get there. 3 to go. 3 seconds the gap. You know, one screw up by Tech, Crangers will have the lead. But I don't see Tech make very many mistakes. This is not a good lap by Crangers. Though I'm sure they'll still be quick for us. I can't believe they're getting away with what they're getting away with there in that last corner. 129.2. Not great.
Yeah, he wasn't as smooth.
If he can just get close enough to where he can make something happen on this last lap. Yeah, the gap's gone up.
Oh, Technosi's in the grass in the corner.
Oh no! A mistake by Technosi. And this is a race.
3 laps.
Two.
Oh my.
Coming to the white flag. Lap and a half to go, and this is what a chase down by Crangers.
Rangers is on old tires, so
This is phenomenal.
He's not hitting.
He's off the track big there.
Oh, he's sweating. Now he's eating hot dogs. Come on.
There we go. There we go.
1 to go, as this is probably about a second a gap here. Coming to the white flag. What a rundown by Crangers.
I don't know.
If Crangers doesn't make a mistake, I think he'll be okay. He built up the gap again. But, I mean, we've seen mistakes out of both of them now. It's rare you make Technosi crack like that, but... Good corners by both. Crangers. This is where Tech screwed it up last time.
See how they're going in that turn, Dan?
Yeah.
I mentioned that earlier. They're kind of.
You see, Tech is kind of diamonding that, while Crangers is kind of running the bottom through there. And they're both fast.
Over that hill, I think if you kind of straddle it, it's like seems to not jump the car.
Final run down here. This is where Crangers is quick. He's going to have to set it up for the final corner. He's within probably 6 or 7 tenths.
Coming up on lap traffic.
This is where he's pretty good. He's not close enough, though, to make something happen. What does he do going into the final corner? An epic rundown by Crangers. Yeah, Truck Chastain style. And through the final corner, no mistakes by either Technosi. He's going to hold on and get the win. What a run by Crangers. Now, what if I told you there's 1 to go yet? No. Race is done. Technosi. What a finish. What a race. That was phenomenal. I don't know who the hell finished 3rd. Trap did. Or no, they're still determining that, actually. They're still racing. Yeah, they're still racing for 3rd. Looks like Trap is gonna get it, though. Trap, Wrigley, Mac. Everyone else a lap down. Oh, good job to Trap, man. First race, road course, podium finish. Dude, that run by Crangers was insane. 6 seconds back, and he made it something to watch. He even got Technosi to crack there with 2 to go.
Just think, if he wouldn't have spun.
Oh, he'd have won.
Yeah.
He would have won.
Nothing against Technosi. I mean, he had a good car.
Oh yeah, I mean.
He was out there leading. He maintained it.
Yeah, I mean, Crangers was just on a... He was just on a rail there at the end. I mean, like I said, he ran that 128, 325 and didn't gain nothing on Tech that lap. So Tech will probably have a 128.3 or close to it as well. But yeah, that 128, 189 by Crangers, I mean, that is fast. That is fast. I think he's going to be driving the 10 car this week.
I don't know. He's going to be driving the 15 car.
Yeah. He's going to be driving all of Stuart Haas's cars this week. We're going to be fighting over... He's like, screw all y'all. I'm racing the 14 this week.
14 wants to win one for the 14 this week. Some competition come Sunday.
So close a week ago for the 14 and myself, but we got bullied out of the way there at the end. Crangers, man, he's been on a rail so far. I know it's been a struggle the first couple races for him because we had, Darlington and a couple messy races, but recently turned it on at Charlotte. Great run. Phenomenal run at Gateway. It was going to be between me or him there at the end, and then the cautions came, and he is looking to be a contender again this week at Sonoma. And he's been dominant in development. So Crangers, I told you, Martin, I told you that was the best option in development when you asked me. What a run.
Yeah, Toyota almost got him.
127.9 by Crangers on the last lap.
127.9. Jeez.
Wow. That was on the final lap. And a 128.1 there by Tech.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. Those guys are so fast. I'm surprised they... Oh my gosh, they're too fast on... They're too fast to even be talking to me. Good lord. Alright, pull Tech in here. Who the hell is third? It was Trap. Trap, and then... I don't know what the numbers were. Unbelievable. Oh, come on, retarded phone. Trap 84812. Does Cranger show offline? Does anybody know? I can't ever see him on my friends list. I think he's offline. I got him one. I always have to search his name up.
I think he does show off on.
That's always a pain in the butt. Hopefully Trap will have his mic turned on for the broadcast. What a race. I didn't think a road course would be that intense. It was a good race there at the end. There he is, third place finisher, Trapped. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Copy.
Do you have your mic on for the broadcast?
I do.
Alright. Well, welcome to ERL development. Podium, man, at a road course. That's a pretty good way to open up your debut. Walk me through your race, man, and how was your first race in the ERL development series, and how do you like it so far? I know a road course, new guy, you wouldn't expect him to get a podium. I know the top two were fast and expecting to be fast on Sunday as well, but just walk me through it, man. How was your first race in ERL?
Man, it really wasn't that bad. We did really well about handling ourselves out there on that road course. I was really surprised. I mean, I ran a couple incidences. I went around that real sharp turn and going to the left, and I downshifted into one instead of my third gear, and that's what kind of put me in the wall in that first stage. In that second stage, I ran in with a little incident with Shaq, but no worries. I knew I was going to make it up in the third stage with a long run. I was looking for gas mileage, if anything, because I had a transmission that was going to be more of a lower rated, so hopefully it wasn't going to be torquing myself out. And I was looking for the long run, and man, but those two front guys, they just had some heat under the hoods. I couldn't compete. So a podium finish is where I'll take, man. I'll take third.
Well, that was an awesome run, man. Teammate Dan and Captain Martin, do you guys have anything to add to Trap?
Oh, it was fun watching you out there. I was thinking you were a little bit aggressive on the start there, but the more I watched the screen, I think it was more of us in the view, So I've seen you and Shaq. I get into it a little bit. And you had trouble on that left-hander a few times. I was like,
Yeah.
hoping you get it.
Yeah, I was either going to throw me all the way out there, or I was going to either take it wide and try to cut myself in and leave myself vulnerable for an opening for a lot of people to kind of get underneath me if they had a chance.
It's a tricky turn.
Yeah. So I think I did kind of shoot over in front of Shaq, and I kind of gave him a reason to give me a good shove out of his way. So that was my incident for stage 2. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was really good. I was a little aggressive with him initially to kind of get through that.
Okay.
Through everybody after that.
Well, Trap, awesome run tonight. Again, it's pretty rare. It's the first road course actually of the season for the development series. So,
appreciate it.
Coming in, debut, podium.
Late.
I'm calling it whatever the hell I want to call it. Awesome run tonight,
the
Trap.
guys are faster than me, and I'm in the Sunday. It's not undeveloped anymore.
No. Well, awesome run tonight, Trap. You looked good out there. And just a question, are you able to run Sundays? I know we have guys that only run Wednesdays because they can't run Sundays, so they're just running Wednesdays to be a part of ERL. Is that the case for you? Or if a team is to pick you up, say 6 weeks down the line or something, are you able to run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to be picked up if they have the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm just asking for the whole roster. I'm trying to separate the drivers so the teams know who's available and who's not. So.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Even a Sunday might come up where we need a fill-in, so we kind of go off of what Wednesday's results are and.
You look good tonight, man.
Tone down a little bit of aggression. You putting it 3 wide in turn 2 going up the hill. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like I say, getting them early starts, I just knew I had to be a little aggressive initially, and it would calm down as the race spread out. But that initial get-go was get where you can, and then because it was going to hold in and lock you in wherever you sat after that. It was going to be work after that.
Well, awesome run tonight, Trap. Hopefully you'll be there next week. We go back to Dover for the 2nd time this season, and that was a phenomenal race last time. So, awesome run tonight, man.
I appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad I could run hot and heavy for you guys and put in some entertainment for you.
Well, we're going to move on to our 2nd place finisher, Crangers. Buddy, do you got a copy?
First place loser.
10-4. Shut up.
Crangers, dude. Talk about a chase down of a lifetime, dude. I thought you were gonna put like sirens and lights on the top of your car. You were chasing that 19 down. 127.9 on the last lap of the race. You were flying. You had that spin out there right before you went down pit road, and that's gonna be the easy way to say that's what you lost the race on. But dude, I mean, you were flying trying to run tech down. We thought it was over. Walk me through that final run there at the end, dude. You're gonna be a contender come Sunday, man. Holy hell.
Oh, buddy, I'll tell you, I was sweating and I was trying hard, man. But that 19, I know I gave him a lot of credit in the driver's chat, but I can't give him enough, man. He was consistent, he was fast, and he was quick in the second half of the track. I could definitely see when we started out the first stage that we both had our sectors where we were better. It looked like I was better in the first part of the lap, and then Tech was way better in the second part. But that was probably, for a driving standpoint, a battling standpoint, that was probably the most fun race I've ever had with Tech. Very clean, probably the cleanest guy out here, and we were loving it. I mean, we were battling back and forth, going for moves, backing out. It was a lot of fun, but stage 1, I took the lead from Tech, and when I tell you I was pretty much driving backwards, I was pretty much looking at Tech the whole time just to see where he was, and every time I looked back, he would be right on my bumper. So it's pretty much how it went for stage 1 and 2. Glad to win another stage. But yeah, at the end there, I mean, yeah, it's easy to say I lost the race off the spin there, but even how close I came to finishing near him, I almost spun again. I went off into the grass twice. I was kind of getting in my own head right after I came out of pit road, so I decided to just lock in, and I noticed when Tech came out of the pits, he was about 6-7 seconds ahead. I ended up bringing it down to about 3 or 2 seconds, and then that's when I think Tech got off track, and that's really when I tried to go for it, but I think my car was pretty much done at that point. I say that as I ran a 127 at the last lap, but
Yeah,
But
you
Put it
were
honestly,
back down.
hauling,
You were
man.
overdriving it. Let 3
I
to go.
I was I was overdriving with 3 to go. I decided to just back it down and just go for one quick lap, just send it, and I ended up getting that. Wasn't able to beat Tech. I had dynamite under my car. He had something built by NASA behind his car. So
Dude,
no, great job by Tech, man. Love the guy, man.
as a teammate, you have a obligation to stay on after the race tonight and help me out.
I will 100% help you out, but
Dude, you are
hey,
flying, man. You and Tech. I want to know what's under both your guys' hoods,
hey,
but
man. If you
dude,
want to
what a
know what's under
run.
my hood, you go talk to your captain.
Yeah, he quit putting the quick stuff under my car. He decided Crangers is the better driver. He's
Oh,
gonna be the
bull
new.
crap. It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
All right, well, yeah,
I'm glad to contribute for one time.
Quick question: did you run the car that you sent me, or did you run Martin's tonight?
I ended up running Martin's car. I ran mine for
Wow.
I
Okay.
tried to run mine for qualifying. I was only able to get to a 28.4, but I noticed
Well,
I don't want to give
yeah.
out too much information, but let's just say Martin's car was definitely better.
Yeah, Martin figured something out. He took the restrictor plates off for these Fords or something. But hey, awesome run
Tweak my
tonight,
2020.
Crangers. Well, okay.
You tweaked the 14 car.
Well, awesome run tonight, Crangers. I was hoping you were going to get a little closer just so we could see you and Tech battle it out, but you made that last 10 or 15 laps. I was sitting there, I was watching the TV, and I was glancing and looking at the tick marker. He took a second out this lap, and then you ran a 128.3 and didn't gain anything, and then the next
that's what
lap
I was
ran a
worried about.
129.2 and didn't gain anything. So, you and Tech were so close, man.
Yep.
You were gaining, and then it was all just, what lap did you run a 28 that Tech didn't, and that's when you would gain. And
Oh, yeah.
it just so happened he ran enough quick times. He ran 128.1. You guys are both hauling, but awesome run tonight, and you'll be a contender come Sunday for sure, man.
Hell yeah, man. This is probably the one race I'm actually happy to finish second to Tech.
Well, we're gonna move on here, and Tech Nasi, man, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
You were at the speed of light out there, man. You might have to show what you got under the hood there. I'm just playing. Oh, dude, awesome run tonight, man. You were flying tonight. What did you think there in that final run? You had a 6-second gap on Crangers when you came out of the pits. Did you think you had it at that point? Because you guys had been even the entire race up until that point, and you come out and you finally have a gap. You have 6 seconds of cushion. So were you not pushing as hard until the very end when you got off course? He started closing. He got a little too close for comfort, but were you kind of pushing it and maybe over pushing it and losing time, or were you backing off, or was he just a little quicker? Like, what was your mindset there that last run? Yeah, you finally had a cushion, but that didn't last too long. He was able to reel it down, but you were able to hold on for it.
Yeah, when he spun there, I thought it was over as well. It looked like from my screen he did like he went 180. I thought he would have lost more than 6 seconds, but he was able to bring it back. But yeah, I mean, after I made my pit stop, it was going up the hill off of turn 2. I think the 99, it was Hootie Hoo. I think he went off track. He came up on the racing line, and I hit him. So
yeah, how much damage did you get from that? It didn't look like a lot, but
yeah, yellow front bumper. I think it was at 98% aero. So yeah, I mean, it may not seem like much, but my car would not turn for the rest of the run there. So
yeah,
I still tried to drive the car as best as I could. Would lose some time there, and then I made I think the one mistake I made the whole race there with 2 laps to go, went off track going down that long left-hand downhill turn. I think that part of the track that is definitely my kryptonite there. I was not good there. So yeah, gap came down to below a second, I think, and try to maintain my composure, and yeah, I was able to bring it home. But a hell of a run there by the 14. He was hauling that last run.
Well, awesome run tonight, man. You were both fast. I saw you ran a 128.1. He obviously got a 27 there on that last lap. But yeah, I mean, to run those times, you obviously had a little bit of damage. The second you came out of pit road, I'm like, oh, he ran into the back of the 99. And it looked like you had a little bit of a wrinkled front bumper, It didn't look like anything crazy. I feel like at a short track that wouldn't do a lot, but at a road course, handling matters a ton. All the cornering you do, and I think we saw that come into factor there at the end. But you were able to hang on to it. I said in the chat, I'm like, it is very rare I see Tech make a mistake on track. So the fact that Crane just got you to crack a little bit, maybe you are human. But awesome run tonight, Tech. Martin, Dan, you guys have anything to add before we close this thing out?
I just say congratulations to Tech, man. You did an awesome job. You guys were the class of the field tonight. And I think I'll be looking at your bumpers here come Sunday, I think.
You got anything, Dan? You still there? Or is Dan? Potentially. Alright, I think Dan's gone. Alright, well, appreciate Dan and Martin joining me in the booth, and all Stuart Haas booth tonight. Almost got Stuart Haas driver in victory lane, but Tech and Crangers class the field tonight. Yeah, first loser. But appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. We hit 550 subs at some point here in the last couple of days, so appreciate that as well. Channel's growing, and it's been growing for 4 years now, so appreciate that, and appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. An awesome run. Crangers and Tech put on a crazy show. Road courses are typically boring. This was anything but. So we'll move on to Dover for the second time next week. Again, that race was great earlier this season. Dan was in the booth for me, so if he is there, he can back me up on that. That race was phenomenal. So with that being said, we're going to close this one out. Peace.